Welcome back to Motorsports. This is Pop Pugsley. We have Group 2, Round 1 of the Honda Hoedown. Let's go ahead and cover the rules again. The driver with the higher qualifying position starts in lane 1. The first to win 2 races advance to the next round. If there is a third race, the fastest lap in the first 2 races will get lane 1. If there is a double DNF, the race will restart with them in the same lanes. Okay, you can see the pairs for tonight's race. Sneaky Bob ended up with a bye. We have Arlo against Bunny Hopper. We have Puff against Tooth Fairy. Fractal Panda will be going up against Little Bruce. We got King Triz up against Raw Sungod. Bay City Darrow against Georgio. Numbskull against Shel. And Mr. Dark against Bolo Brown. Let's get into some racing. Okay, to start off, we got number 4, Mr. Dark, going up against number 29, Bolo Brown. Mr. Dark will be starting on the inside lane, and Bolo will be on the outside lane. And Mr. Dark gets off to a big lead. Looks like he'll keep that lead coming all the way around, and he's coming for the win. And a 4.8001 is a pretty good time. There's Bolo stuck there in the cliff corner. So that's one win for Mr. Dark. We'll have to double check the top scores here to see if that time is good enough to take a new spot. Mr. Dark already had a faster time, so it'll stay the same. This time Bolo will be on the inside, Mr. Dark will be on the outside. Let's race. Looks like Mr. Dark is going to take the lead again. He's keeping the lead all the way down to the backstretch, and he's going to be in for the win. Looks like Bolo didn't quite make it to the finish line there. And with a 5.0882, looks like Mr. Dark is going out of the second round. Next up, we got qualifying number 6, Arlo, and qualifying number 27, Bunny Hopper. Arlo will be starting off the inside lane, Bunny Hopper on the outside lane. Let's race. Arlo takes the early lead, going sideways down the side there, letting Bunny Hopper catch up, and he's going to be Arlo for the win. He had a 5.1905 for the first win. Alright, this time Bunny Hopper's got the inside lane, Arlo's on the outside lane. Let's race. And it's Bunny Hopper out to early lead. Arlo's coming right up on him, trying to get around him. He's not going to be able to get around him, and Bunny Hopper's in for the win. And with a 5.3572, Bunny Hopper takes that win. Arlo had the faster time. The next round, Arlo will be on lane 1, Bunny Hopper will be in lane 2. Let's race. Arlo takes out the quick lead, but having problems coming out of the campers. Looks like Bunny Hopper's going to pass him, and Bunny Hopper is going to be in for the win. Looks like Arlo wound up there on Cliff Corner. So with that, Bunny Hopper had a 6.0594, and he will be moving on to the second round. For the next race, we got qualifying number 8, Numbskull, going up against number 25, Shel. Okay, Numbskull will be in the inside lane, Shel in the outside lane. Let's race. Numbskull starts off with the early lead. Looks like he just keeps on gaining ground and coming down the backstretch, and he's in for the win. He had a time of 5.0614, so that's one win for Numbskull. This time Shel will have the inside lane, Numbskull in the outside lane. Let's race. Looks like Numbskull's going to pass up Shel around the campers there. He's going to keep the lead going down the backstretch, and looks like Numbskull's in for the win. Looks like Shel doesn't want to quite pass that finish line. So with a 5.0463, that's 2 wins for Numbskull. He'll be going on to the second round. Alright, next, qualifying 10 is Puff, going against qualifying number 23 against Tooth Fairy. Puff will be starting in lane 1, Tooth Fairy will be starting in lane 2. So let's race. Puff's going to start off the early lead. Looks like Tooth Fairy has some issues coming out around the campers. Tooth Fairy is going to come around and take it in for the win. With a 4.9486, that's 1 win for Puff. Tooth Fairy now has the inside lane, Puff on the outside lane. Let's race. And they're staying close all the way through, coming into the food truck. Looks like Puff is going to take the lead, and he's going to come around for the win. End up with a 5.1109, and that's 2 wins for Puff, so he'll be going on to the second round. Next race, number 12, Bay City Darrow will be going up against number 21, Georgio. Bay City Darrow will be starting on lane 1, Georgio on lane 2. Let's race. Bay City Darrow will take the early lead. He's going to keep the lead coming all the way around the backstretch, and he's going to come in for the win. And here comes Georgio across the line. So the 5.2791, that's one win for Bay City Darrell. This time Georgio will have the inside lane, Bay City Darrell in the outside lane. Let's race. Georgio's going to pull out to an early lead. They're staying right tight there. It's a close race coming all the way down the back straightaway. Looks like Georgio's in for the win. Okay, with a 5.6887, they're tied up. Bay City Darrell had the faster time. So for the last race, Bay City Darrell's going to have the inside lane, Georgio gets the outside lane. Let's race. Bay City Darrell takes off the early lead. Looks like Georgio's having some issues. Bay City Darrell turns around backwards. Looks like he's going to finish backwards for the win by himself. Looks like Georgio fell off the cliff. He's sitting there by the car carrier. So that's 2 wins for Bay City Darrell. He's going on to round 2. Now we have number 14, Fractal Panda, going against number 19, Little Bruce. But Panda's going to start on the inside lane. Bruce will be in the outside lane. Let's race. Panda's off the early lead. Bruce is trying to come up right around him, and looks like he's not going to make it around it, so it's going to be Panda in for the win. With a 5.2992, that's one win for Panda. This time, Little Bruce will be on the inside lane. Fractal Panda will be on the outside lane. Let's race. This time, Little Bruce will go up to the lead. Panda's trying to get around him, but he's not going to let him pass, and it's going to be Bruce in for the win. Okay, with a 4.9318, they're all tied up, and Little Bruce ended up with a faster score. So for the last race, Bruce is on the inside lane, Fractal Panda's on the outside lane. Let's race. Little Bruce is starting off in the lead. Looks like it's going to keep the lead coming all the way down to the finish line, and we have Bruce for the winner. With a 4.8882, that's 2 wins for Little Bruce. He'll be going on the second round. Let's check that time against the top 10 times. Looks like Bruce will be taking over the number 9 spot, moving Hades down to 10 and knocking Puff off the list. So here's our new list. And for our last race, we got number 16, King Triz, going up against number 17, Ross Sungod. So King Triz will have the inside lane, Ross Sungod will have the outside lane. Let's race. King Triz is off to the early lead. Looks like Ross Sungod's going to try to catch him, but he's not going to be able to, and King Triz is in for the 5.0232. That's one win for King Triz. Next round, Ross Sungod will have the inside lane, King Triz will be in the outside lane. Let's race. This time Ross Sungod takes the lead. King Triz is trying to come up on him, but not able to make it around. Looks like it's going to be Ross Sungod in for the win. With a 5.3079, that ties it up. King Triz had a faster time, so next race, King Triz has the inside lane, and Ross Sungod will be on the outside lane. Let's race. King Triz takes the early lead. Ross Sungod staying right with him. Looks like King Triz is going to keep the lead coming all the way down, and he's going to be in for the win. With a 5.1853, that's 2 wins for King Triz. He's going on to the second round. Okay, round 1 is now complete. You can see here our matchups for round 2. They'll be coming here shortly. So we'll do round 2 all in one video. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.